In this tutorial, you will be learning how to make this beautiful balloon sleeve using the slash and spread method. All you have to do is to carefully watch till the end.
Hello guys, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you very much for stopping by. If you've not subscribed to my channel, kindly do so. It will really mean a lot to me. So in this video, we are going to learn how to make that beautiful balloon sleeve. Okay, so all you need is your sleeve pattern. I have a tutorial on my channel where I taught how to draft a perfect sleeve pattern, so you should go and watch it so that you can understand how this sleeve pattern was derived. Okay, so this is the first balloon sleeve I made. So I'm actually making a top which will have that balloon sleeve, so I want to seize that opportunity to use it and teach how to make this beautiful balloon sleeve. Okay, so the only thing you need is your pencil, your paper, scissors, and your ruler, your measuring tape. Alright, let's get started. So the first thing you are going to do is to mark the center line of your sleeve. Okay. So once you mark the center line of your sleeve, the next thing you are going to do is to divide what you have from this point to this point. You divide it by 4, and you also divide whatever you have from this point to this point. You also divide it by 4. Okay, so by the time I measure what I have from this point to this point, I have 5.625. So by the time I divide it by 4, I will have 1.25. So I'm going to measure 1.25. So I'm just dividing each side of the sleeve by 1.25. Okay, so I'll do the same thing for this other part. I'm marking 1.25. So this will actually help me to create this slash and spread effect. Okay, so at the upper part of this sleeve, I'm just going to measure what I have from the center line all the way here. So I'll measure the total of what I have. After that, I'm also going to divide it by 4. Whatever I have, that will be what I will mark. Okay, so when I divide it by 4, I have 2.5, and I'm marking 2.5 into 4 places. I would also do the same thing on the other side of this sleeve. Okay, this is just going to help me to create a perfect line that will match. Okay, that will help me create this slash and spread effect. So once I mark the line, I'm just going to connect this point to this point, this point to this point, this point to this point, and that way we have our line. So these are the line I'm actually going to cut. Okay, so that we can spread it out to give us that balloon effect. After marking the line, the next thing I'm going to do is to cut these lines open. But when I'm cutting it, when I get to this point, I'm just going to stop at least 0.375 before the end of the line. Okay, so I'm not going to cut through. Okay, I'm not going to cut through just like I did on this. I'm just going to stop like 0.375 before the end of the line. So that is what I'm basically going to do for all the line. So guys, after cutting through the lines, you are going to place it on a fresh paper, and the next thing you are going to do is to spread it. So I'm going to spread this by 2 inches. Okay, so you can spread it according to how full you want your own sleeve to be, but for this tutorial I'm going to spread it by 2 inches. I think 2 inches is okay. Yeah, so let's do it. I just mark the center line of this paper, and I just place the center line of this sleeve on top of the center line of this paper. So I'm just going to tape it down, then I will begin my spread from there. So from this point I'm going to make it 2 inches, from this point 2 inches, from this point 2 inches, and that is how I'm going to finish it up. So guys, I have placed the sleeve on my folded material because I want to cut 2 sleeves at once. So at the hem of this sleeve, at the center, I'm just going to mark down 2 inches, okay? So I'm just going to connect it like this to the other edge. And I'm also going to connect the other one to the other edge. So after that, I'm going to cut it out. Guys, after cutting out the sleeve, you can see the effect already. By the time you fold it like this and you create your casing for your elastic and put in the elastic, it's going to come together and you have that balloon effect. So I'm just going to go ahead and create the elastic casing by 1 inch. I'm just going to fold this by 1 inch. That will be where I'm going to insert my elastic here. So after inserting the elastic, I'm just going to fold it at the side seam and I will join it to my sleeve, and we are done. I hope you guys got value in this tutorial. Thank you very much. If this tutorial was helpful, give it a thumbs up. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.